All right, let's start our tech talk today. Okay, welcome everyone on our tech talk, virtual tech talk, transitioning career to Microsoft Power Platform, powered by LowCodeDev. And of course, welcome and thank you for joining today. This session is designed specifically for beginners, students, and also for career changers. Here, I will share what Power Platform really is, but in simple terms, of course. And then, who should consider their career path? Then we will see how we can start step by step. And then we have a relaxed beginner friendly session, so no need to worry about it. We will have, as this is a very relaxed and beginner session, just enjoy this session. That's all. And then no pressure, right? No heavy technical terms. We are not going to discuss any more about it. And then my today goal is very simple. Here, I just want to help you understand, feel confident, and feel motivated. All right. So, a bit about me. I'm Syed Hasan. I'm a founder of LowCodeDev, and I'm also a Power Platform developer, consultant, and trainer, working closely with beginners, students, and career changers to help them build real-world business apps and automation. Even if they have no experience on coding, no raw coding, it doesn't matter whether they're coming from non-tech background, from like any business background or HR background. It really doesn't matter because this is the era of local dev, and here everything is quick and simple. But and also currently I'm pursuing a master's in computing by research at Multimedia University, Malaysia. So our today's agenda. At first, we will see what Microsoft Power Platform is. It's a very simple explanation, what the Power Platform does and how it helps to build Power Apps, automation, and also analyze our data. And then we will see why it's in high demand in today's date. Why almost all the companies are looking for Power Platform developer. They are looking for transformation to low code. And then we will see one of the most important agenda of today's is career path. And who is this? Who can choose this career path? Here we will discuss about how students, non-tech backgrounds and career changers, they can go through this local environment. And then we will see step-by-step beginner roadmap, a clear learning path to help you understand from zero to progress with full confidence. And then one of the most important topics we will talk about here is common mistakes we can avoid. Specifically for the beginners, those who make mistakes and how they can mitigate these mistakes, how they can avoid these mistakes. And I mean, sometimes they get overwhelmed. So here we will discuss about the mistakes. And then we will see learning resources and next steps. Here, we will talk about the resources we have to learn more about Power Platform and also some of the next steps we can choose, how we can ensure our learning path. And then we will see some applied skills roadmap powered by Microsoft official, and they have a official Microsoft website where you will find everything about applied skills. And finally, we will see the certification roadmap. It's just a simple guide and showing the certification roadmap for every learners, how they can choose the path to the certification. All right. So let's talk about Microsoft Power Platform. Initially, it was released on 2018 with the high empowers professionals to build custom applications, automate our workflows, visualize the data we have, and also create the AI powered chatbots. Now, for building the custom applications, we call these Power Apps. And for automating our workflows, we have a tools called Power Automate. To visualize the data insights, we have a tool called Power BI. which is also known as Power Business Intelligence. And finally, we have AI-powered chatbot, what we call Power Virtual Agents, where we can build our chatbot, whether it's a personal chatbot or for the commercialized chatbot. We can use these tools to build these powerful AI-powered chatbot. So this is a glimpse of a Power Apps. So this is how Power Apps looks like. As you can see from this screen, we have a two dimension. We already have a two screen layout. First, we can go to the tab layout, mobile layout. We will also have a desktop layout over here. So this is just a glimpse of Power Apps. I will go through a bit detailed about it. And then the Power Automate. This is just an example of how Power Automate works. Let's say from your screen, you can see it's just a Microsoft form where users are entering their information on the form. And then finally, it will process by the Power Automate. So basically, what happening over here is Power Automate is automating the overall process. So from your screen, you can see how this Power Automate is processing the Microsoft form, including the details entered by the users. So this is how the interface looks like of Power Automate while processing while automating or processing the data. And then, as I said, Power BI, business intelligence, where we can visualize the data. From the screen, we can see that it's all the data over here is visualizing. So the data here is basically a dashboard. So on the dashboard, it's showing how our data is designed using the Power BI tools. And then we have a Power Pages. This is, you can say, something like a website, but here we will talk about more professionalism. Let's say we will not talk about the website. It's a web portal. So this web portal is focusing only for the commercialization for the business. So this is basically an internet portal we can build using the Power Pages. So it can process any data within the environment, and also within the office, within the corporation. So there is nothing data outside the corporate. So this is highly secured within the corporation. So this is basically a web portal we can build using the Power Pages. And then finally, we have a Power Virtual Agent. So as you can see, it's a chatbot. You can create a chatbot using this Power Virtual Agent. And here you can see, you can add the topics. You can see how your Power Virtual, your AI chatbot is working based on the informations you have given, you have designed using the Power Virtual Agent. Now, as we say, why is in high demand? Actually, we are focusing on four patterns. First of all, business want faster digital solutions. Now, there was a time when business used to hire an expert from coding background, let's say coding background from C Sharp or from C++. These are the raw code. So now their business transformation evolved. Now they are just looking for the first digital solution. So companies don't want to wait months for software. And so now companies, that's why they're looking for Power Platform environment, low code environment, so that they can build apps automation within a week or within a day. And then we have a low code reuses development time and cost. So basically, this is really high impact of low code within the organization, within the business, because now less code needed, not require the raw code, and companies can save money and can deliver solutions much quicker than traditional development. And then we have companies want to empower non-developers. Yes, this is one of the main reason why it's in high demand. Now, we have many non-developers, like we have many candidates, many people, those are coming from non-IT background, from management background, from business background, from HR background. Now, companies, they want to empower non-developers. So one of the best media how companies can empower the non-developers is introducing the low-code environment. As I said, low-code doesn't need any raw code. So this is completely easier for any non-technical backgrounds. So they can build any apps, automation tasks, reducing dependency on IT teams. So this is basically a company's profit. So they can empower the non-developers, they can save money, no need to go for hiring expert on some special coding. And finally, we have an integration with Microsoft tools. Basically, Power Platform introduced by the Microsoft, and also it works smoothly with tools many companies already use. As for example, we can say Excel, one of the most important software nowadays companies use for saving the data, for merging the data, and any of the steps they want to take to dominate with the data. So usually they use Excel, and also some of the companies SharePoint. Some of the companies also use SharePoint. Because from my experience, I can say as I also work as a SharePoint developer, I saw many of the things they use SharePoint as a storage, as a data storage, and also we have Outlook and also Microsoft Teams that highly used by the most of the organization. Now, who is this career path suitable for? We have many, but here I have selected most six important career paths suitable for those are students, fresh graduates, career switchers, non-technical professionals, business analysts, and also IT support and administrators. Now, for the students, of course, this is ideal for students who want to gain practical job-ready skills early and understand how real business applications are built. And then we have fresh graduates. Fresh graduates really, they are hungry to learn. They're always hungry to learn new technology. So this is one of the best choice of low code in the job market by gaining hands-on experience with widely used business tools. Then we have career switchers, perfect for professionals from non-technical background who want a clear step-by-step path into the tech industry. So for the career switchers, they can also learn this low code environment, these low code tools, Power Platform tools, as there is nothing related to raw code or no need any software engineering background or coding background. Then we have non-technical professionals. As I said, people are coming from HR, finance, operations, or administrative roles who want to create apps and automate repetitive tasks. So this is another choice. This is another choice they can make. And then we have business analysts. Basically, business analysts they they usually work with the software engineers, of course, but when they can also convert the business ideas and requirements into simple working digital solutions. And finally, we have IT support and administrators. Of course, IT support and administrators, they have some technical knowledge, but beyond this, like support tasks and grow into the solution building and automation roles. So some of the things they do manually, they if they learn this low code, then they can also make it. They can also make this automation. They can also make some automotive process. They can also make some apps using this low code. Now, this is one of the step-by-step beginner roadmap. First of all, you have to understand Power Platform basics. We have to learn what Power Platform is, what each tool does, and how they work together. So basically, we must have a general knowledge of Power Platform. every tools we need to understand. And then we have Power Apps. So this is about creating a UI based application, mobile application or desktop application. So let's begin building simple apps like using drag and drop controls and basic layouts. And then learning basic Power FX formulas. This is one of the most important things we must learn. Otherwise, we won't be able to succeed on this low code environment. Because this learning Power FX, we can build any application like HR application, CRM application. But we need to understand the simple formulas to control the app, behavior, logic, and actions. Then connecting the data, as I said, most of the organizations they use Excel, SharePoint to store their data. So we need to learn how to store, read, and update data using common data sources like Excel, SharePoint. Then we have automate tasks using Power Automate. So this is another step we can learn. We can create a simple workflows with Power Automate as I showed you before that how Power Automate works. So we can create a simple workflows to automate the approvals. Let's say we have approvals email. Sometimes we get approvals. We have emails like routine tasks. So we can automate this kind of stuff. And finally, we can build some real project like apply everything you learn by building practical projects. As for example, uh, we can build any store management project. We can build a HR management project. We can also build like uh, any uh, management system. This kind of stuff, this kind of apps we can build. Now, this is important. Common mistakes to avoid. First of all, don't try to learn everything at once. You will be lost, completely lost. Because Power Platform has many tools. Learning too many things at the same time can feel overwhelming. So no need to learn everything at once. Just learn tool by tools, one after another. Skipping the fundamentals is one of the most mistakes do by the beginners because they ignore the basic like app structure, data connection, and simple formulas, which makes advanced topics harder and later. Then watching tutorials without practice. So sometimes most of the beginners, what I have seen so far, they watch the YouTube videos from or uh, any other videos like like creating the apps, creating the Power Automate flows, these kind of videos they watch, but they never practice. So this is one of the common mistakes they do. Learning only by watching videos without building something leads to confusion and low confidence. So if you want to build your confidence, then you must watch, learn, and build. Then finally, jumping into advanced topics too early. Actually, no need this one. Starting with the complex solution before mastering the basics, it won't take you anywhere. So we need to start with the basic. And finally, when we become comfortable with the basics, we can move to the complex solutions. So we have a learning resources and let's say we have a Microsoft Learn. We can follow the guided learning paths created by Microsoft to build a strong foundation step by step. We also have a YouTube tutorials. We can watch practical videos, how things work, and also the practice along while learning. And also we have a community blogs, of course. We can learn from real experiences, tips, and solutions shared by the Power Platform community. And finally, practice. Practice more. Apply what you learn by building simple apps or automations based on real life use cases. Now, as I said, we have applied skills and also we have a certifications, but both are not same. Let's say Microsoft certifications, they focus on broad technical proficiency. It's a role based. completely role-based, and the skills is a bit deeper, and then it have an exam with some interactive elements, and also it's a schedule. We are going to see how it differs from the Microsoft Applied Skills. Let's see if we go to Microsoft Power Platform certification, and if we choose here Microsoft Certified, you will see we have a Microsoft Certified Power Platform Fundamentals. So this is basically a beginner. So as I said, it's completely different from Microsoft Applied Skills. So let's say you can uh, take some preparation from this official website, and then you can go with the practice for the exam. You can access your knowledge, and then you can you can take the exam just to see how far you have learned for the certification. And then finally, you can schedule the exam. And from here, you can choose your region, of course. But remember one thing over here, based on the region, the the pricing for the certification will change. And also we have a resources for exam PL 900, exam replay, and then support for credentials. Now, I'm going to I'm going to show you a bit deeper things over here. Now, first we go to Microsoft Applied Skills Power Platform. So when you go to Microsoft Applied Skills, you can choose Explore All Applied Skills. From here, if you choose Microsoft Power Platform, you will see all the applied skills you can try, you can go with. As for example, we have applied skills on Microsoft Copilot Studio, also known as a Microsoft Virtual Agent. And then you can also take applied skills test for creating and managing automated process by using Power Automate. Then Microsoft Applied Skills, we have create and manage Canvas apps and Power Apps. So these are the applied skills you can go with before you move to the certification. Now, as you see, there is a difference between the Microsoft certification and the Microsoft Applied Skills. So this is the certification roadmap. First, we have a PL 900, which is best for beginners, cover basic concept of Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, and Dataverse. And then we have PL 200, which focus fully on business problems, solving the business problems, configure the apps, and automate process. So these are basically for those who are looking for becoming a Power Platform consultant. And then we have PL 300, concentrates on data analysis, building reports, dashboards, as I said, using the Power BI tools. So this is basically for those who wants to become a data analyst. And then we have a PL 400 that covers advanced app development, Power FX, integrations, and extending solution with code. This is for those who wants to focus on Power Platform developer. And then we have our peer developer, robotic process automation. So focuses on robotic process automation using Power Automate desktop. So Power Automate, we have two scheme over here. First, we have a cloud flow, and then we have a desktop. And finally, PL600, advanced certification focused on designing large scale end-to-end Power Platform solutions. Now, let's see how we can start. For example, if we go over here and right? For Power Apps, that you can see, you can try Power Apps, try for free, and also you can go with buy now, or you can also start free. Now, here is the thing. You can start, let's say if you click start free, you will see you will get a free trial. You can sign up for a free developer account with no time limits. It's a completely free developer account. And then you can also get a 90-day free free Power Automate trial. And then we can also have a 30-day free Copilot Studio. Now, before this, you need to make sure you have Microsoft 365 Business. So, what is this all about? Let's say if you go to Microsoft 365, go with try for free, you will see when you click on the pricing, you will see that Microsoft having two features. One is for business, other for home. Now, for this one, for Power Apps for Power Platform, I always recommend to choose for business because when you buy this license, business standard, you will get Word, Excel, Teams, SharePoint, and also OneDrive. As I said, SharePoint is one of the connector of Power Automate. So you will also enjoy these apps. Then we have a community. If you go to Power Platform community, you will see there we have a big community over here. We have Copilot Studio community, Power Apps community, Power Automate community, Power Pages, and also we can engage with the community. Let's say if you have any questions about Power Apps, you just click on Power Apps. And then you will find all the questions answer over here, those who already posted. So you can also find the same problem who also faced like you, and then post it over here, and you can find the answers from here too. You can also post the questions. Let's say if you click post the questions, then you need to sign out. You need to sign in. You need to sign in as a personal account or a work account. But I will always prefer to sign in with personal account. So this is how you can take help from the community. So what are the key skills to success? Business process understanding. You must have the ability to understand the real world business problems and also translate them into practical digital solutions. And then one of the skills we must know is data handling, working with managing data like SharePoint, Dataverse, and Excel for meaningful insights. And then we must know UX and UI design. As I said, Power Apps, we can build apps. So designing a simple user-friendly interfaces specifically for user from non-technical backgrounds. So this is one of the skills we can success. This is one of the skills if you learn, we can success. Then of course, Power FS basics. This is you can say this is the brain of Power Platform. So on Power FX basics, if you understand the core Power FX formulas and logic to build dynamic functional, and smart applications, then you will surely succeed on this platform. And finally, capability to automate the workflows and business process using Power Automate to save time and increase efficiency. So that's all for today. Any questions you can ask. So now is the question answer session. If you have any questions, you can simply ask.
Um, Good morning,
Good morning.
Syed.
Yes.
Yes, I was late to get in. um, I think I'll go through and follow the next session, right? My name is Usman Jabang, Usman BK Jabang from the Gambia.
Okay. So you have any questions about any Power Platform tools or how you can start?
Now, as I've just said, I came in late. I did not join that early. So
It's okay, no problem.
the introductory part I missed.
It's okay, no problem. If you still have any questions, you can always get me on LinkedIn. You can also send a message on LinkedIn. No problem.
Okay, all right. Okay. So when shall be the next session?
We haven't decided about the next session yet because this after we will talk with our management team and then we will decide. We will surely post on our website. And
Okay, all right.
in the meantime, this is our website. Uh, you can go through it. So this is our website, our official website. So LowCodeDev. So from here, you can everyone can view my screen, right? So from here, you can see the uh, training details,
Okay.
and then uh, here are our custom training details. And let me share this website with all of you.
Mm.
All right, we have a questions from Isa Nur. All right, my experience. Okay, thank you for the questions. Thank you for sharing, Miss Isna. Well, of course, I have the things on my cases, on my experience. Of course, uh, I started my career journey as a SharePoint developer. I used to code on C Sharp. Then usually, I just knew about the Power Platform environment. Then I went through the document. Then I saw some YouTube channels, YouTube videos, and then I simply changed my career from raw code to low code environment. One of the real life cases I have seen so far here is uh, most of the business they are not looking for actually it's not about they are not looking they are highly looking for Power Platform developer uh, because one of the thing is this is cheaper adopting this low-code environment within the organizations is cheaper than hiring the raw-code developers because uh, they as it's not the raw code, it's just the power fx, which is also similar to the excel functions. So they have some, they usually they as they work with excel, so their employees, some of the employees, they already know the excel functions. So this, as this power fx is aligned with the excel functions, so it's quite easier for them to pick up this power platform development. I hope I answer you, Miss Isnanu. Okay, we have questions. One of the real world scenarios we can practice. Okay, uh, one of the scenarios we can practice is we can go with file management system. Okay, make it much easier. We can develop a store management system. Let's say you have some products. You can store the products using Power Apps, using uh, by let's say developing a Power App, developing a mobile application or desktop application using the Power Apps, and then it's just a crude, just adding the products into the database, and then editing the database. This kind of stuff you can try. Let me share one of the example with everyone. So this is basically my environment. So one of the one of the application, one of the development you can try is let's say you can go with some stock management system. You can build stock management system. Uh, so this is one of the application that this is my first application that I have built with Power Apps. Is a media stock called Media Stock. Is a medical stock management system. You can try over here. Uh, so this is basically a mobile application. So this is all the medicine I have on my data. Uh, and then when I click over here, so this is the medicine details I'm showing on my screen. And then from here, I can click pencil, where I can edit the stock. And then I can also add the stock. So I can add medicine name, how many strips, and all the details. I can also the add my product image from my desktop or from directly from my mobile. So this is one of the application you can try. But before this, I would recommend you, once you get the M365 license, you go to SharePoint, and then once you create site, you just go around and learn about SharePoint. Then once you create the site, try to create a storage, which is also called list. So as for example, just now I have show you the medicine stock. So basically, this medical things like medicine stock is a SharePoint list, which is also our database. So as I say, SharePoint is one of the connector of Power Platform. So this is how you can try to work around with Power Apps. You can find me on LinkedIn. Let me share. So this is where this is where you can find me on LinkedIn, Syed Hasan Maruf. And then I also have a personal website, syedhasan.dev. You can also email me, site.powerapp.dev@gmail.com. And also you can also catch me on my YouTube channel, LowCodeDev, where I usually upload some tutorials and some tips and tricks. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining this Tech Talk session. I hope you all enjoyed this session. And thanks again for making the time to join this Tech Talk session. Of course, today is a weekend, Saturday. Of most of the participants, most of the attendees, they could not able to join this session. But I will share this recording, the Tech Talk recording, on official YouTube channel, and I will also publish it on LinkedIn post. I will post it on LinkedIn on my uh, profile, and also on our official local dev pages. And also you will find the uh, recording from the local dev website. Sure, Mr. Osman. Sure, you can follow through the web page, and also you can also become familiarized with the Power Platform program.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining this Tech Talk session. Uh, let's connect on LinkedIn and just go through our website. We are updating our website with more information. And also, you can download the free resources. Let me share with you the resources over here. If you click on the Get Starter Pack, you will see all the free resources. You are free to download the PDF, and you can learn more about the Canvas app, database relationships, and then also Power Apps advanced functions, FX, and also Power Automate expressions. We are updating our website time to time. We are going to add some more resources, and also you can get more details about the events on our event page. If there are any event we are going to arrange, then of course you will find it on our website. We will post it over here. And you can also contact us. You can send a message, or you can also WhatsApp, of course, for the training inquiries only. And you can also email us directly on hello@localdev.tech. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Hope to see you again on our next Tech Talk sessions. And for if there is any beginner trading comes up, I will I will share it on LinkedIn and also update on our website. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye. Okay.
I hope I answered your questions, Mr. Mohammed Awais. You are welcome, Ms. Istanbul. Any more questions?